Alright, I'm going to try to get a clean lap on Nürburgring. This is the Nordschleife and the ring. So you start on the ring, go to the Schleife, do that, come back, finish on the ring. So it's about a 9-minute race. I'm going to record this. I usually don't do a recording, usually just live stream, but if you're watching this at a later date, just know I'm probably live right now on Kick, Twitch, YouTube. Could be even TikTok, but usually it's YouTube, Kick, and Twitch. Let's hit drive here. I did not practice before this race. We're going to do a pit start. Just because this server's kind of goofy with us. This is Assetto Corsa EVO. Those who don't know. And this is the .41 patch, and we're on my brand new server called Melon Racing. I happen to have a company named Melon Racing as well. Got one on my radar here. He's a little faster on the straight. We won't let him have the inside. We'll swing behind him. Can't get a good exit here. Yep, the Ferrari goes wide. Cold brakes and cold tires will get you on this track sometimes. Well, we're going into twilight. So we got 30 people on my server, Melon Racing server. This is our public server. Later we're going to do a private server. That'll be for the VIPs. The regulars, the veterans. And we'll keep this one public and multi-class. So anybody can join us and work their way into the VIP server. Once they demonstrate the skill and the know-how to be in there. And that will probably be more of a GT3 setup, GT2 setup. Probably cut out the very slow cars so we're not dealing with so much of a multi-class speed difference. This guy's over out. And he not got me too. We're up to 10th place. I'm on a sequential shifter. You can't see it, but I don't use paddle shifters. I'm kind of very tall mechanical sequential shifter. So one direction up a gear, the other direction down a gear. It's harder to do this by a long shot because I'm steering with my left arm only, which is not my dominant arm, so that's a challenge in itself. So I had to lower the force feedback some so it wasn't so difficult to turn with one arm. Gotta gear down, brother. Or brake, or do something. Pretty clean run so far, just, you know, the usual traffic. On these endurance style races, you know, just kind of settle in and relax. Don't get in such a hurry. Some of these guys just get in such a hurry in T1 and 2 with cold tires, cold brakes. Half of them didn't even do a warm-up lap, so or don't know the track. They just floor it, you know. Probably people who come from other games don't know any better. It was especially kind of rough when we first started this over. I had F1 cars in here. Oh my gosh. It quickly became apparent that only 1 out of 20 F1 drivers know how to drive an F1 car. And sadly, that one guy can't race them on server anymore because the other 19 ruined it. They would just barrel through people. They're twice as fast and they have way too much grip, so they're just like overly confident. And then every noob that went out and bought the game, they're like, oh, I want to do F1. So they get the very fastest car in the game. They don't understand the physics, tire model, traction, nothing. Join our server and just destroy every lobby. And I'm like, okay. After about 50 times, it's like, okay, this is just madness. What are we doing? So we got rid of them and got rid of like the default car, that Abarth 500 or whatever. I think is it a Mini? I think it's a Mini. Anyway, yeah, super slow car. Got rid of those. A couple of others that just can't get out of their own way. So we still got some slowpoke cars in here. And I like having a mix. I like multi-class. Sometimes you're having a bad race, you're just not doing too hot. You can play multi-class. There's always going to be somebody slow. There'll be some guy farting around in the wrong class. It's not competitive. He's just out to have a cruise with the fellas, you know. A lot of times I will settle in with somebody that's kind of going about my speed around the track. And sometimes if I'm bored, I'll just look at the track and back up and slow down and do laps with the guy that was behind me all racing with. The unstoppable force meets a immovable object on a new game with terrible crash physics. You get some weird looking crashes. They don't really like crush into the wall. You just kind of hit it like you're a steel billiard ball or something, you know, a pool ball, but steel. So you just bounce off of it in the weirdest looking way. It's unnatural. Pick up the pace here. Walk in for a minute. And I'm going to do a video tutorial on exactly how to get 90 frames per second with this setup. I know a lot of people go, oh well, it's a a 5090 video card and 9950X 3D CPU. Of course, it's going to get 90 frames. True, but let me tell you this: straight out of the box, if you set this game to high resolution or even low resolution on a 5090. Set it to low resolution, not resolution, I mean details. Low details on a 5090 in this game. On this headset at 100% resolution, I'm at 84%. I'll explain all that in the video tutorial that's coming out. You'll get about 50 frames per second. Not too good. Playable, yeah, but that's a 5090, dude. You should not be getting 50 frames per second on a 5090 in any game. The problem is in VR, you're having to render the game, well, truly 3 times. There's one display on the monitor, that's what you guys are seeing. I'm basically cropping one of the eyes so you can see it, and I'm zooming in a little bit so you kind of get the same aspect as I have. So that's one time the video card's got to render frames for this game and display it somewhere. That's the race. 9:19. Not really supposed to be 2 laps, but how much time is left? Oh, there's 20 seconds left. I guess I should keep going. Technically. I tried to time it close to when you would finish. I guess I was pretty close. So we ended up 5th. 6th place is 6.5 seconds behind. Which, yeah, race is over. Yeah, it's fun. I've been skipping Nürburgring a little bit lately because we were playing so much of it. It's like, hey, I like donuts, but I don't like 24 donuts every day. That's a cool view, huh? Right there, that's pretty cool. Like that. Yeah, that's pretty cool right there. With that mirror kind of in the middle. Yeah. Put her in reverse. Push it off. Leave the battery on, and we'll put on our warning lights, our flashers. Alright, good stuff. Well, I'm going to end the recording there. We'll keep the stream going, but I just wanted to upload just a brief video kind of showing what this looks like in VR on the Pimax crystal light. So I'll stop the recording there. But yeah, I'm streaming live anytime. If you're watching this video, I'm probably live right now on Twitch, YouTube, or Kick. So check out the bio. We'll have links to all that. We have a Discord server as well. There's about 100 people on there usually during the day, and about another 300, 350 that are offline. So about 400 of us total, 450 somewhere in there. So we're growing. Onward and upward, guys. So check out our server and hope to see you on the Discord as well. GG, see you next time.